Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Stefan, if you don't know, and currently I'm on a submarine. So this submarine was built in 1906. It served in tours, I think, something like that. And right now it's not being used, but you can do tours on it. So I'm gonna do a little excursion of it. It's pretty dang cool. So right now I'm in the back section, and there is 7 sections in total. So this one counts as the 7th. Then you go 6, 5. Then you get it right. Alrighty. So this is the back. I don't know how good you can see because the lighting is really bad here. But those are the 2. That's your torpedo goes in there and there. And then you can sleep here. It's 2 people for sleeping. So many controls, I don't even know what they do. This right here is an electric motor. The submarine is diesel electric, so diesel engine charges the batteries, and then the electricity gives you power. But because it's electric, it's way quieter. They used to go at about 2 knots, which is about 5 kilometers, so your walking speed. Not that fast, but it's really quiet, so the ships that are on top can't hear you. So here are all the giant breakers, you know, the switches, because electric, so big breakers obviously. That's a big engine part right there, and that's looking at the 7th one. Alrighty, so now there's these kind of doors, they're circular and you could close them. So I'm going to jump in and go right into the, oh crap, 6th section. Alrighty, so this is the heart of the ship. We have a bunch of stuff here. These are 6-cylinder, 1,200 horsepower engines, diesel engines. And for people who are working here, it was really loud and really hot. So they worked in 1-hour shifts because all these engines working at once made so much heat, it was just basically unbearable. Alrighty, so these are the engines. Also, the engines can't run without air. So when they needed to charge the batteries, they had to go up to the surface where they could get air, and then the engines could be started and worked and charge the batteries. So that's pretty cool. Also these right here, that's where the captain gives you a command. If you're standing here, the guy would be standing here and controlling everything, and the captain gives you the command to do stuff. That's a fire escape route. I can see it really bad because it's dark, but it's like another whole thing. Alright, so this shows you all your controls and stuff. The lighting is really poor in here, even I can't see a bunch of stuff, but I'm showing you what I can. Alright, another door. We're moving into the 5th section. Alright, so another 2 beds right here. 2 beds. Another one of these controls. More controls. Then it goes down. There's nothing really interesting down here. This was mainly for the batteries. So the big batteries would be stored here, up against each other. Now it's just like a exposition of stuff. So that's the ship, that's the submarine right there, if you want to know. So right now we are right down here. As you can see, that's where the batteries were. That's your engines. Engines is right here. Then it goes all the way to the front. We'll get there. Alright, we're going up again. Oh, be careful, it's kind of slippery. Alrighty. Now we're going into the main part of the ship. That is the control area. So, got our periscope. So they used to turn it around and then look wherever they're aiming at. A bunch of other controls, your steering wheels, your depth, temperature and stuff like that. Now we got these which they turned and went to the different sections. So this is for firing the torpedo, that's fire, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Alrighty, that's another, so that's a battle section. You go up there and there's another periscope, and that's where if you're above, if you come up to the surface, that's where you use that area to do an attack or stuff like that. Alrighty, so, oh man, this is the third section, and we have breakers, more breakers, more breakers, a bunch of breakers, another door. That's not a real guy, by the way. So that's the captain's room, where he would do all the calculations and stuff like that. These right here are air filters. So these would be mounted, if I can find one, I'll show you. These would be mounted onto an air purification system. Also got like a lounge sort of a thing here. More dials, more everything. Alright, so this is another room. It's really dark. Okay, so this is the purification system right here. So these are spares, and they would go right here. There's 6 on each one. Alrighty, so now we're going down again. And this is where I'm going to show you the batteries. So these are the leftovers of the batteries that they had in here. That's one battery, as you can see right there. And there's like, I don't know, 15 of them here. And this floor right here would be going all the way down and stuff like that. So the batteries would just be lined up like that. Pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to be moving into a more interesting section. Oh man, these stairs. Alright, so more rooms. That's the kitchen, or the canvas. Really not a lot of space. That's the doctor's room. Yeah. Bad lighting, of course. Alright. This is the second section. And you have more controls. It's really dark, sorry guys. But there's more controls. Got your air, stuff like that. And these are the converters of electrical energy. Alrighty, so this is a guy sits in here and listens to the sound waves of the ocean. Do you hear any propellers or anything like that? This is the toilet. So they've got a toilet, stuff like that, to flush it. And alrighty, this is my favorite part. Oh, pretty narrow stuff. This is, I think, the biggest room of the whole submarine. This is the nose. So right now I'm right in the nose, about a couple meters from the end of the nose. And here you can see there are 6 torpedo tubes. So this right here is actually a torpedo. This is a 5-meter torpedo, and it's cross-cut. So you can see the lighting is really bad. Sorry. All the mechanisms inside. Of course, it doesn't have the explosive part because you don't want that here, unless I don't want that. Then it goes inside and far down there. Also, there are people sleeping here. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. There's a crane that lifted the torpedoes and put them in. There's one actually in there right now. These are more beds right here. And here's an 8-meter long torpedo. There's 2 of them right there. Go right to the end. They start right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Alrighty, so sanitization system. Oh man, the light is really bad. Anyways, there is hot and cold. You wash your hands and it goes down. There is a, I guess you can tell by the plus on there what that is. That's where all the necessary things, if you cut yourself or chopped your finger off by accident, were. So, now this is another section down here. And this is where the batteries were again. That's knots, different marine knots and flags, stuff like that. and that's the exit. But I think it's a really nice thing they did, is they took the submarine, and there's water actually like right there, so they took it out and made a museum out of it. I think it's a good idea. Just lets people know how hard the circumstances were for the people fighting for their country. But it's really amazing design. Whoever designed this is a genius, because there's so much stuff going on. Like, you can't take in all the stuff that's going on. It's just crazy. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go back out, and stay tuned. I will show you the outside, because you can see the whole submarine from the outside. But stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining for this little excursion. Please subscribe, leave a like on the video, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.